The president may have his own ideas, but there's a whole system that makes these things work or not. To have two of his major policies not working 2.5 years later, that says a lot about this administration and the head of state.
Fred, I think from where I sit, and to the best of my understanding, ideally the president is supposed to be the vision bearer, the chief strategist. And after giving a vision to your staff, you're supposed to leave the implementation to them. And all you require is to get periodic reports on performance measures. That is out of a textbook. But practically, and if you ask any Kenyan today, there are 4 things that Kenyans require: health, education, security, and economy. If you look at the policies that William Ruto tried to bring on board, they largely touched on those 4 areas. And you are judged as a politician by the failure or the working of those 4 areas. Even we in the constituency, we are judged by those 4 things. Now, in politics, we are now in kipindi cha lala salama. We are past the halfway mark. And most Kenyans have probably made up their mind on the performance of this government. And I told you here, Fred, before, that the biggest problem with this government was incompetence. When we go to State House, the president explains these policies so well. But it ends there. If you meet his PSs on the streets or his other fellows working for him, they don't seem to understand this. Or if they understand, then they don't articulate it as well as he does. So there's a big disconnect between the strategist and vision bearer and the implementers. Mm-hmm. And let me tell you, for you to run an effective, even company, you need to delink yourself from strategy and implementation. Mm-hmm. Because I have a feeling that most of these characters who work for the president keep looking at their back, whether he's talking to them or he's looking at them. And so they don't have independence of mind, which again goes down to incompetence. Mm-hmm. The president has a chance, and I think this is the last card. Now that he's going to appoint new PSs, let him try and put people who can work for him and work for the country.
All right. Bwana Mutambu, from a business standpoint, because you are a business